Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hawemuurhh babazani bo. So this is different. It's not the kind of video that I normally do, and I don't know, like sit downs are kind of hard, guys. But I decided to give this video a shot. Lungile Tabete and Ayanda Tabete, along with Mr. Price, have just released an innovative beauty solution, and it's to answer all our problems about like, what do I use, where do I start in order to achieve a quick face and be out the house. So this is a first impressions get ready with me video with QUICKFACE. I just decided to do my face with all products from QUICKFACE, and as you can see, it's giving. So if you're interested, hit that subscribe button first, like this video, and carry on watching as I show you how I achieve this face using QUICKFACE by Ayanda and Lungile Tabete, along with Mr. Price. So what they gave us at the event was this bag. It has like 2 pouches, no 3 in actual fact, that says QUICKFACE. So we were supposed to go and pick up each of the products. So what's inside the bag, I suppose it explains everything about the products. So basically what happened, they got on stage and they basically told us how QUICKFACE came about. Apparently the story is that Ayanda needed her makeup done, and she'd noticed that her sister is always like watching YouTube videos and stuff like that on makeup, and surely she should be able to do her makeup. So that one particular day, Lungile happens to do Ayanda's makeup, and then that was the beginning of Lungile's journey as a makeup artist and makeup influencer, and her actually doing her sister's makeup. And the one constant that they say they both have is that they both like to do a quick face. Lungile and Ayanda don't like to do, you know, long tedious makeup, and on top of that they really prioritize skin. And the one thing they do is that, or they don't use foundation. So that was like the backstory where they've created like basically a 7-step makeup routine. Each of these products, we went to go collect them at their various stations and filled up this hair bag. Yeah, so I think that's a good enough backstory. Essentially, QUICKFACE is like a new and innovative way of basically doing your makeup. So I'll be trying out QUICKFACE. So the first step here is an infinite hydration mist. I'm so happy that they actually even have the prices here. And when they spoke that day, they did say that it doubles up as a sort of a primer as well as a setting spray. Here's to the first step. It even has like a really nice smell. It's like not an invasive smell. It just smells really fresh, and it's actually quite refreshing. I did use it on the day when they were like trying to like refresh my makeup, and that was the first thought in my mind, was like, ooh, quite refreshing. And then, like they mentioned, they do not use foundation, they use concealer. So this is a full-on concealer palette. I'm not gonna lie, I am not the face full of concealer kind of girl, but because I'm doing this, I'm going to follow their 7-step program as is. By the way, all the makeup brushes that I'm using, a majority of them are from Hermosa Floor. Brilliant brushes. So let me just try and find my shade. As you can see here, There are 6 shades. They don't have names. I think I'm gonna just use, I think this one. Okay, well that looks like my shade. Looks like if I blend this in, it will be my shade. Definitely is my shade. So I'm just gonna pick up more of the product and just apply it to my full face. Okay, so what I just did right now was sort of spray on the palette. Don't think that was a good idea. Okay, what I actually think is that this was pretty hard to blend. I think the consistency of this is pretty thick. So as something that's gonna be the foundation to your makeup, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm inexperienced with just a full face of just concealer, but I don't think this is something I would do again. I really like a thinner consistency to apply on my face as like a foundation. So this being a concealer and me applying it as a foundation, I don't know if that's something I would get into, but honestly, if it's something that holds today, I'll probably do it regularly. Only if it holds today, because if blending takes that much time, I suppose it would have to be worth it. So I'll see today if this is worth it. So now I've gone and picked up this shade here to conceal under my eye. It looks like the kind of color that I would use underneath my eye, actually. It really does. I didn't even check if this is step 2. It must be step 2, right? It is in fact step 2. That's great. That means they probably end with brows. That's something I normally do, so there's absolutely no way. There's never been a day in my life where I decided that I'm going to shoot like a sit down like this. And the day I decide to do that, someone decides to start drilling holes in walls. Like, blending yalana idinga pressure shame, I'm not gonna lie. Do you now see that light that's like shining so dramatically on my face? Then, oh my goodness, guys. Let me not complain and just finish what I'm doing. It's actually. It's blending, but the blending needs real pressure, because like I said, the product is such a thick consistency. I don't know if I like how the under eye is looking, so I think I'm gonna go in with this shade now here up top in order for me to, I don't know, sort of like get a brighter under eye. They said that they love a bright under eye, so I'm about to do the same, because I'm gonna go for like a lunch, but like gonna go for dinner later as well. So I like a bright eye. You notice I only put it right underneath. I didn't drag it down so that it stays up there. And when I have a look, not bad at all. I can definitely tell the difference. Okay, so I've basically highlighted using the just, I guess my feeling is still that thing about like concealer only. I don't know, like the reason why I like foundation and foundation that's not too thick, it's because I feel like it really like seeps into and goes into my skin, whereas I feel like concealer, especially if it's like thick as is this one, it kind of just sits on your face. It doesn't like, you know, penetrate. I usually highlight my forehead and my nose like very last, so I think right now I'm going to move on to step 3, which is the perfecting loose powder. And yeah, that's really what I need because I keep blending under my eye because I'm creasing. Like I think you crease really quickly if you are using concealer. So basically what you're finding right now is that I'm just not a fan of concealer as a base. So, I just opened this right now, but basically here's the powder. So this is the only shade that they have, and it's a translucent powder, so I'm not too mad at the fact that there's only one powder, one shade. Okay, so I'm gonna blend again.
I don't.
Just use the powder. It's a very thin consistency. It's so light and airy. Like I really like this powder, and I do feel like it fills that gap, especially with concealer. You know, if you're gonna use concealer and a thick concealer like that, you really do need a very light powder. And when I say light, I mean like it's fluffy and like airy. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you do. I'm not a makeup guru, but I'm trying. So I really like this loose powder. I think it's actually really good. I'm so happy with it right now. Okay, let me do the contouring. So that basically means I'll go back to step 2. This is the darkest shade, so I don't know. I feel like they need to have another dark shade because this is not sufficient, especially for people who are darker than I am. I don't know what they're supposed to do. If this is the darkest shade available, so I think they do need to create another palette. However, I do feel like this will work for me. Yes, no, maybe, probably. Let's see. Remember to blend upwards when you're contouring. Coming together quite nicely actually. You know what I like about cream products though? As much as I have been bagging on them quite a bit, they blend really well together. So right now I'm getting that, and no, it's giving, chill. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this powder with this angular brush from Hermosa, and I'm gonna use it to basically I love this powder. I really like this powder. It just disappears, yeah? It does its job and then it disappears. Oh, I love this. Oh no. Okay. Alright, cool. While I leave this on my nose tends to sweat a lot, so I'm gonna leave it there for like a little bit of time. I'm going to move on to step 4 is the Supreme Glow Highlighter. So with this one, they also only have one shade. Why did I say also only? So this is the only shade that they have, right? I don't think it's picking up that well on camera. However, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. This is the next step. So that's how it looks, but I don't think you can really see. So I'm gonna use it to like highlight my face right now. However, they did mention that you can use it as a bronzer. So if you are a person who's like on the lighter side, I suppose, you probably would use it as a bronzer. I don't know what it's gonna look like on me. They did swatch it on my arm. Is it picking up on camera? Because it's picking up on my mirror and I love it. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Come through. Okay. No, this look is coming together. I think that's him, but it's coming together. I'm impressed. Come through QUICKFACE. Some technical difficulties came about, but I'm still at the same step. I did not carry on. I am, however, going to add more of this highlight, even though it's still banging. Yes. I mean, that's... It says Supreme Glow. No man, it is a Supreme Glow. That's a Supreme Glow. Shukef. Hey boy, can't let me tell. And we're back with the ambiance. Okay, now it's the brow. It's the brow, honey. Okay, I think I'm gonna come a bit closer for the brow. So here's their brow products. There we go. It says QUICKFACE. It's 60 Rand. It has this side with the brush, the spoolie side, and then it has this side right here. That is the pointed side. I'm struggling with the focus on here. So they told us a young trick where they said that to basically sharpen, you just sort of rub it on your wrist like that, and then you have a nice thin tip to do your brows. Whew! I shame more beauty, YouTube and whatever, no ways guys. Miyasebenza shame. So I'm just gonna use their powder again and just powder my brows a bit because they also are a bit oily. Okay. Rightio. Let me bring my mirror closer. Right. Mirror. So I'm just going to brush my brow hairs up So I don't have much of a brow. My brows are fairly thin. They're on this thinner side, but they're there, shame. Akhon. So this is kind of nerve-wracking doing your brows on cam. So I normally just do like brush strokes. So they only have one shade, yeah. And it's this dark brown color. So they just mentioned at the event that when you use the pencils, what you need to do is when you use the pencil, you get your shade, I suppose, in accordance to how hard you press. But you know what, that's with all products though. But this is a really nice thin little thingamajigger. I don't really think much of like brow pencils, so even like this one, I think it's really, really good though, because I don't think I've ever had like a precise brow pencil in any case, because ooh, they come expensive. Like the Benefit ones, they come expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. Like if you guys were to see the current pencil I use, it's like such a thick pencil, and I don't always use pencil. Sometimes I just use like powder and with an angled brush. But this, it looks like it even makes the process much quicker. I actually And another thing about Mr. Price is that they're gonna give you something that's like good but like affordable. This is 60 Rand. You know how much the Benefit products are. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and use, I feel like I'm gonna stick to the shade that I use as my foundation shade, or maybe the conceal. Wait, I've been using the same brush. I need to swap brushes. Hey, I use this one. Not sure how I feel about it. I don't know, a little bit waxy, if I can say that. Okay, let me just blend it out. Okay. No, I was being dramatic. I was being dramatic. Oh no. I quite like that. Come on now. Come through step 5. Okay. Okay. Okay, so both brows are done now, and I quite like them. I quite like them. I believe in this pencil. I believe in this pencil actually. So I'm gonna move back a bit. I feel like I'm too close now all of a sudden. So now we're at step 6, which is mascara. All right. So it took so long to focus. Basically, this is the mascara. This is mascara here. And yeah, so it has this, you see. Anyway, it has this tip that's curved upwards, right? It's typically very good for your lower lashes, so that you can like however, I have like the thinnest, the smallest lashes, so even like applying this on camera for me is like so awkward. I also feel like I have less lashes now because of how I was applying individuals like a while back. Yeah, I barely have lashes. It applies really well. It's just that I don't have lashes, guys. I literally have nothing. I'll sort that out. I really like this particular, the shape of it and the bristles, because I normally struggle a lot more than I was struggling right now with mascara, but I think it did a good job. So anyway, when you smudge mascara, guys, where you must let the mascara like sit there and dry, and then use like the end of your spoolie and then just flick it. I hope it's dry. I know some people touch up with concealer, but for me that normally doesn't work. Just let it dry and then do that. It's gone now. It's a little bit of a spot, but then you can just put powder on it and you'll be straight. We're at the last step, step 7, which is lip gloss. So because Mr. Price doesn't have, or rather QUICKFACE doesn't have like a lip liner or whatever, I'd like to use a lip liner specifically today. So I'm going to just take this, I think this is a lip brush, and go into their darkest concealer here, and I'm going to use it to line my lip. I normally don't line my lip though, but I decided to today. Not a Bratz doll, child. So here's the lip gloss. I think in terms of packaging, this is my favorite in terms of packaging, right? There's just something so sleek about it. It's called the Ultra Gloss. So applies very well too. Ooh, oh my goodness. Right now, I feel like I look like when I have that Bratz filter on Instagram. Guys, it's such a lovely, like, silky feel on the lips, yeah? It's not sticky, it's just... What I can say is I don't feel like it's high gloss, but it's giving. It's oh child. Listen. Ayanda, Lungile, Mr. Price. And this, my dears, is a QUICKFACE. I went off cam, put on my lashes, and apparently when you get to step 7, which is the lip gloss, you go back to step 1, which is what I did. So come on now, come through. Well, since I'm going to be wearing this top, let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Just for little glue. Ah, yes. Yes. I'm so low. But not. There we go. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? You see, the way I started out with the, I was having that issue, the young issue with the concealer. I never expected my face to actually turn out like this. Guys, I actually look stunning, okay? Like, I get the 7-step thing. It really is all you need to create like a quick, beautiful, soft, sultry makeup look. It literally is all the things that you need. I actually can't believe that I did this with one concealer palette. I think that's what's that's really what's shocking me the most. It's the one concealer palette was able to do this. No foundation. Doesn't even seem like I needed a primer. This looks like it did its job as a primer, purely because I'm an oily girl, and right now I'm just, you know, dewy, you know, and just tasty. Like, come on now. This is actually crazy. But if I have to pick a fave out of the 7 products, it really has to be the powder. It really has to be the powder. I realize that it's exactly what you need when you're doing your makeup with like a cream base. It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know if it was gonna be perfect for everyone, but for me, child, I am in love. I am in love. I cannot believe these are the results that I got with just 7 products. If I had to say what's missing, I definitely would have added a blush palette. I think that would have really took it up a level. I think that's the only thing that I would have added in, but otherwise the rest of the products, like, perfect. So if I had to rate it, you know, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. And I think most of the points I'm really docking because of the concealer thing. I don't know whether it's just because I haven't worked with concealers in that way, and maybe that's why I was like kind of struggling. But yeah, but 8.5 is a good score, man. That's a distinction. So I'd like to extend a huge congratulations to Ayanda and Lungile Tabete for QUICKFACE, and also shout out to Mr. Price for working with them on this. It's such a brilliant concept. I look gorgeous, and all of the stuff fits in this tiny bag. Everything is like so compact. Like, did you see? Everything's very compact. So it's an actual perfection. Like, I look like actual perfection. This is really affordable makeup, but it gives you such sublime results. Like, I am actually shook. So I think you guys should really try yourselves out. I'm quite impressed. I'm just staring at myself. I know I should be staring at the lens. However, I just keep looking there because what kind of beauty is this? What kind of beauty is this though? You guys need to. I've been put on, now I'm putting you on. You need to do the damn thing. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate you guys to like comment on this video, because I'm also really trying to figure out if like this was done well. It's the first time, not the first time, but I've done this very few times, like a solid video just dedicated to sitting and doing my makeup. So let me know how you found it. It's a different kind of experience, you know, those glitches coming here and there. But thank you guys so much for watching until the end. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below, let me know where I can improve, tell me what you liked, and let me know once you've tried these products. Like, just get on them. And love you guys so much. Hawemuurhh, babazani bo.